ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति सुपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतपथकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च ये कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्द राधा कान्द नमोस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौरांगी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिने नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घायते गिरिं कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यमीश्वरम्। योऽन्धप्रविश्य मम वाचमां प्रसूक्तां सञ्जीवयति अखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्नाम् अन्यां च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणां नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं। जयदं श्रुतो पङ्गोर्मम मन्दमतिगति मत्सर्वस्य पादाम्बुजो राधामदनमोहनो। तमादिदेवं करुणानिधानं तमालवर्णं सुहृदावतारम् अपार संसार समुद्र सेतुं भजामहे भागवतस्वरूपं। परमानन्दपाठाय प्रेमवर्षि अक्षराय दे सर्वदा सर्वसेव्याय श्रीकृष्णाय नमोऽस्तु मे। गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। हरे कृष्णा हरि ओम तत्सत। Welcome all the devotees for today's Srimad Bhagavatam class. We are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 8th chapter, and sloka number 17 onwards. Right? 17, right? Brahma tejo vinirmukter atmajay saha krishnaya प्रयाणाभिमुखं कृष्णम् इदम् आहा प्रदासति। ब्रह्म तेजो विनिर्मुक्तेर आत्मजय सह कृष्णया प्रयाणाभिमुखं कृष्णम् इदम् आहा प्रदासति। कृष्णा जूबी माता जी।
कृष्ण ब्रह्म तेजो विमुक्ता आत्मजय सह कृष्णाय प्रयाणाभिमुखं कृष्णमिदमाह प्रदासदे।
उमा।
ब्रह्म तेजो विनिर्मुक्तैर् आत्मजै सह कृष्णया प्रयाणाभिमुखं कृष्णम् इदम् आह प्रदासति।
मृदुला माता जी।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु।
हरे कृष्ण।
ब्रह्म तेजो विनिर्मुक्तेर आत्मजय सह कृष्णाय प्रयाणा अभिमुखं कृष्णम् इदम् अहं प्रदासति। हरे कृष्ण।
मयूरी माता जी।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। श्लोक प्रभु जी और ट्रांसलेशन।
श्लोका।
ब्रह्म तेजो विनिर्मुक्तैर् आत्मजै सह कृष्णया प्रयाणाभिमुखं कृष्णम् इदम् आह प्रथासति।
Thank you, Hare Krishna. Uma, can you please read the translation?
Thus said from the radiation of the Brahmastra, Kunti, the chaste devotee of the Lord, and her 5 sons and Draupadi addressed Lord Krishna as he started for home.
Very good. Thus saved from the radiation of the Brahmastra, Kunti, the chaste devotee of Lord, and her 5 sons and Draupadi addressed Lord Sri Krishna as he started from. After Parikshit Maharaj was saved from the Brahmastra, Kunti, along with her 5 sons, addressed Lord Krishna because Krishna was able to leave for Dwaraka. So, Kunti addressed. Kunti is described herein as Sati or chaste due to her unalloyed devotion to Lord Sri Krishna. One single pointed attention, focus, no deviation. Ananya Chinta. Bhagavan says, Krishna says, Bhagavad Gita, Ananya Chindaya, Ananya Chindaya, Chindayantoma, Ye Jana Paripasadi. Okay. Ananya Chinta. No deviation. Anya Bilashita Shunya. No other Abilasha except focusing on Krishna, except worshipping Krishna. Okay. So Kunti was therefore addressed here as chaste because she has unalloyed, no alloy, no mixture, pure gold. So her mind will now be expressed in the following prayers of Lord. So from the next sloka onwards, until 31st sloka, it is Kunti prayers. Kunti is glorifying the Supreme Lord. What all benediction that she and her 5 sons got from Lord Sri Krishna. What all protection she and her 5 sons got from Sri Krishna. So she is glorifying Supreme Lord by speaking all about that in the Kunti prayers. So next 18 to 31 is Kunti prayers. So this is the prayers. As a chaste devotee of the Lord, he does not look to others, namely any other living being or demigod, even for deliverance from danger. A pure devotee always takes shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. They will not compromise for anything lesser than that. They will not compromise. That was all along the characteristic of the whole family of Pandavas. They knew nothing except Krishna, and therefore the Lord was always ready to help them in all respects, in all circumstances. That is the transcendental nature of the Lord. He reciprocates the dependence of the devotee. Okay. One should not therefore look for help from imperfect living beings or demigods, but one should look for all help from Lord Sri Krishna, who is competent to save his devotees. Such a chaste devotee also never asks the Lord for help, but the Lord, out of his own accord, is always anxious to render it. Even in the case of Pandavas and Kunti Maharani, they never asked for help. But the Supreme Lord Krishna was willing to help them at all, whenever they were encountering problems, whenever they were in difficult situation. On his own, he helped Pandavas and Kunti Maharani. They never asked, "Oh Krishna, why these difficulties? We are always with you. Okay, we are always praying you, worshipping you, but still why we have to undergo all these problems?" They never complained. But Krishna on his own, he was helping all of them. So text 18. Kunti uvacha namasye purusham tvadyam ishwaram prakrite param alaksham sarvabhutanam andarbahiravastitam. Kunti uvacha namasye purusham tvadyam ishwaram prakrite param alaksham sarvabhutanam andarbahiravastitam. Okay, Uma. Hare Krishna.
Kunti Namasye Purusham Tvadyam Ishwaram Prakrite Param Alaksham Sarva Bhutanam Antarbahiravastitam.
Very good. Mayuri Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Kunti uvacha Namaste Purusham Tvadyam Ishwaram Prakrate Param Alaksham Sarva Bhutanam Antarbahiravastitam.
Very good. Mridala Mataji.
Namaste Purusham Swatyam Ishwaram Prakrute Param Alaksham Sarvabhutanam Andarbahir Avastidam.
Very good. Jiveshri Mataji.
Kundivaja नमस्ते पुरुषं त्वद्भुम् ईश्वरं प्रकृते परम् अलक्ष्यं सर्वबोधानाम् अन्तर्बहिर्वस्थितम्
Paramananda Prabhu.
हरे कृष्ण पवित्रं कुन्ती उवाच नमस्ते पुरुषं त्वाद्यम् ईश्वरं प्रकृते परम् अलक्ष्यं सर्वभूतानाम् बाह्यम् अवस्थितम्
Vivek Prabhu. If you are outside, it's okay. Okay, no problem. Okay. Uma, can you please read the translation?
Srimati Kunti said, O Krishna, I offer my obeisances unto you because you are the original personality and are unaffected by the qualities of the material world. You are existing both within and without everything, yet you are invisible to all.
Very good. So Kunti Maharani is glorifying the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. What she is telling, I offer my obeisances unto you. Why? I pay my pranam unto you. Why? You are the original personality of Godhead and you are unaffected by the qualities of the material world. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead and unaffected by the qualities of material world. Lord Brahma in his Brahma prayers, Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadi Radhe Govinda Sarva Karana Karana. Okay. He is Param Krishna. Ishvara Parama Krishna. Okay. It's not an ordinary Ishvara. We are all mini Ishvaras. We are all Ishvara. Somebody will say, oh, Ishvara means only controller. We are controlling a family, an office, a department, a state, a country. That's it. But we are not controlling the whole universe. We are not controlling the whole planetary system. We are not controlling all the creation. Are we? No. Who is controlling? Only Ishvara. That's why he is called Ishvara Parama. Param Ishvara. Okay. So we are mini Ishvaras. And who are Ishvaras above us? Since we are controlling some people, some department, some state or some country, we are all mini Ishvaras. Who is above us? Ishvara. They are controllers. They are controllers of planetary system. Different elements of, earth, water, fire, air, ether, directions. Okay, different departments. Education department and finance department, accounts department, HR department. They're all in the universal phase. These departments are also there. So they are, Ishvaras of those higher realms. We are mini Ishvara. There. Who are they? Surya, Chandra, Varuna, Agni, Vayu, Saraswati, Lakshmi, Kubera. They are all different departments. So they are Ishvaras. And above Ishvara, Maheshwara. Who is Maheshwara?
Shiva.
Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva. He is above all. Even beyond Lord Brahma. Above Lord Brahma. Although Brahma is the secondary creator, Lord Shiva holds the superior position even than Brahma. Because Lord Brahma is a position. Lord Shiva is not a position. Okay? It's a person. So beyond Lord Brahma. So mini Ishvara, we are all mini Ishvara living in it. Above the demigods are the Ishvaras. Above that Maheshwara is there, Lord Shiva. Above that, who is there? Parameshwara. Parameshwara. All Vishnu Tattvas or Parameshwara. And even above Vishnu Tattvas, Parat Parama Ishvara. Parat Parama. That is just like we say, Guhyam, Guhyataram, Guhyatama. Superlative. Like that. So Parat Parameshwara is Krishna. So he is that Ishvara, one without a second. Advaita. Nobody is equal to him, nobody is above him. Asama Urdhva. So that's why Kunti Maharani is addressing him as original personality. Original, not duplicate. Original. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadir. No beginning. Adir, original. Is the original. And what is his name? Govinda. Why Govinda? Go means many. Go, that is cow. Go, senses. Go, gopis. Go, gopas. Go, Govardhan. Go, Gokul. All. Everything comes. So, he increases pleasure to all these people. To gopis, gopas, Govardhan, go, senses, all. So that's why his name is Govinda. And Anadiradir Govinda, he has no beginning. If he has a beginning, then somebody above him will be there. Somebody has created him. Nobody has created him. He is beginningless and is original. Anadiradir Govinda, Sarva Karan Karan. He is the cause of all causes. So Brahma is glorifying the Supreme Lord as the original personality. And he is not within the clutches of Maya or within the clutches of three modes of material nature. Tamas, Rajas and Sattva. He is not, although he is staying in this material world, sometimes he comes here, but he is not affected with. Just like a king, he is not subjected by his own rules and regulations. He creates rules, but he is beyond that. Similarly, Lord Krishna, through different agencies, created this material universe and the rules and regulation also. But he is beyond the rules and regulation. He is not under the clutches of Maya, nor he is under the influence of any of the qualities that he has created in this material world. That's why he himself says in Bhagavad Gita, Maya Adhyakshena Prakriti Suyate Sacharacharam Edu Nanena Kaundeya Jagat Viparivartha. Maya Adhyakshena Prakriti. This material nature is working under my supervision. So who is superior? Definitely Supreme Lord Krishna. Isn't it? Maya, the material world, is inferior to him because he has created and he is the supervisor of the Maya. So he is not, although he is in this material world, he is not of this material world. Just like we say we are in the water, but we are not wet by the water. Just like a droplet that is on the lotus leaf, it's not stuck to that. It's just like a small pearl-like bead. And just a small wind, enough, it will go. Similarly, Lord Krishna is also, staying in this material world, untouched by the qualities of the material world. Just like the Supreme Lord, all the pure devotees are also untouched by the qualities of the three modes of material nature. They are also on the platform of pure mode of goodness. Okay. So what is pure mode of goodness? How do you define, how do you differentiate pure mode of goodness from goodness? Which we already explained many times earlier, just a revision.
Prabhuji, goodness is still part of Maya because Maya have the three qualities. The pure goodness is above, which is out of the control of the Maya.
Okay, that's right. But how do you define it? Now, what differentiates pure goodness from goodness? Or what differentiates passion from ignorance, or goodness from passion and ignorance? So how you can define that?
The ignorance, Prabhuji, is totally darkness. Passion, we do something, want to achieve something. And goodness, when we go in the sattvic nature and we try to achieve the God. But pure goodness is once we already in the quality of Krishna, which is pure, totally pure, which is no tusk of any material touch there. Because even the mode of goodness, we are still in the material control, material nature control. When we goes beyond the mode of goodness, pure goodness means we got away from the Maya, Prabhuji. That's only my understanding, Prabhuji.
Yeah, you're right. You're understanding right, but you have not defined it well. You have to still have some clarity. Your understanding right, there is no doubt. Yes.
From material
Sorry.
nature, free from the material nature.
Yeah, that's also right. Free from material nature. You are right. Just like Paramananda Prabhu also said the same thing. But I want a clarity. How you can make the difference between goodness and pure goodness. If somebody is asking what is that difference. Yes, Uma.
There is no material desire or karmic reaction
No,
associated.
I agree. I don't dispute with any of your statement, but I have clarified this in our area classes, if you can recall. I don't know whether Paraman Prabhu was there or not, but I am sure I have clarified this.
I think that when you are like, in Sataguna,
Ah,
you still can go into like, it is not a full, you are not fully in Sataguna.
yes.
Because sometimes Rajaguna and
Ah,
also comes
yes.
and goes.
Exactly. That is it. So, Tamoguna means not 100% Tamoguna. Predominantly it is in Tamoguna. Maybe 80%, 85%. Rest mixed with Rajaguna and Satoguna. Okay, Rajoguna means not 100% Rajoguna. Mixed with Tamoguna and Satoguna. Similarly, Satoguna is also not 100% Satoguna. When it becomes 100% Satoguna, just like 24 karat gold, pure gold, you are in pure mode of goodness. No mixture, no alloy. So pure mode of goodness is nothing but 100% Satoguna. No mixture. Where Prabhu you remember that? Very bold.
Something at least I can remember now.
Okay. Paramanand Prabhu, you got it. What is the difference? How you define?
Yes, Prabhuji. I was just near there. I was just saying they have the material nature, but not
Yeah.
100%.
You said right, but to have clarity,
Yes,
so
sir.
all the three modes,
Yeah.
it's in a mixture of all the
Yes.
three.
Yes.
It's not 100% in one particular mode. Predominantly, it is in one mode, but the mixture of other modes are also there.
Always.
So when it becomes 100% sattva, no mixture of tamoguna or rajoguna, then it is the pure mode. That is called nirguna, or that is called transcendence.
Gunatit, says we can't come out from the guna.
Yeah. So this is the definition. So this is called, transcendental mode. You are out of the three modes of material nature. Okay. So that's why he is unaffected by any of the tamoguna or rajoguna. He is in pure mode of goodness. You are existing both within and without everything. How do you explain that? Both within and without. He is there internally in every living entity, even in every atom as Paramatma. And without everything, he is there as Bhagavan outside also. And yet you are invisible to all. He is there, but we cannot see him. Why? What do we lack? We cannot see him. See, non-devotees cannot see him because of lack of faith. Okay. Non-devotees cannot see him because of lack of faith. They, he is ordinary boy, ordinary coward boy. He is an ordinary person. It's a Mayavi. People doesn't have 100% faith, so they cannot see him. They cannot understand his greatness. And pure devotees also cannot see him because of excessive love. Just like the Vrajavasis cannot see Krishna as God. Why? Because of excessive love. Both cannot see. So what is the difference? The difference is that non-devotees, due to lack of faith, he cannot see. Devotees cannot see, especially the pure devotees, especially in the land of Vrindavan. Vrajavasis, they cannot see him as God because of excessive love. So here he is existing both within and without everything, as Paramatma within everyone and without as Bhagavan. But we don't have the right vision to see him. That's why he is invisible to all of us. We don't have the faith, 100% faith that Krishna is God. Still we doubt. Even Brahma was bewildered. Indra was bewildered. What to speak of us? That's why he is invisible. So he is visible to only pure devotees. They have the chakshu. They have the Shastra Chakshu. They have the Divya Chakshu. We have only Mamsa Chakshu. Okay, eyes made of matter, flesh. Okay, that is earth, water, fire, air, ether. Our eyes are made of that. So Mamsa Chakshu, material eyes, not spiritual vision, not spiritual eyes. So Kunti Maharani is, glorifying the Supreme Lord very nicely. So let's see what is there in the purport. Srimati Kunti Devi was quite aware that Krishna is the original personality of Godhead. Although he was playing the part of her nephew. Actually, Kunti Maharani is aunt, elder to Lord Sri Krishna. So, Krishna is nephew. In what way she is related? Vasudeva's sister. Isn't it? Aunt. Such an enlightened lady could not commit a mistake by offering obeisance unto her nephew. So an elderly lady is offering obeisances to her nephew who is very junior. Unless and until he possesses that quality, she will not do that. She will not make that mistake. Therefore, she addressed him as the original Purusha, beyond the material cosmos. Although all living entities are also transcendental, they are neither original nor infallible. We are all transcendental, but we are neither original nor infallible. We are not original in the sense we are contaminated in the material world with this body. Okay. Satchidananda self is there but is covered. And infallible, we are not infallible, we are fallible. Means we are subjected to make mistakes. That's why we are infallible, fallible. The living entities are apt to fall down under the clutches of material nature, but the Lord is never like that. Okay, we will fall down from our position as Satchidananda. We have already fallen down. Okay. Some people say he is fallen. He is not fallen. He is already fallen. Now we are trying to get up. So Lord is never like that. In the Vedas, therefore, he is described as the chief among all living entities, Nityo Nityanam, Chedanas Chedananam. So why is chief? Nityo Nityanam, among all Nityas, among all eternals, he is the chief eternal. And among all the conscious being, he is the chief conscious being, Chedanas Chedananam. Then again, he is addressed as Ishvara, or the controller. The living entities or the demigods like Chandra, Surya are also to some extent Ishvara. Prabhupada says in this purport. We are all to some extent Ishvara controlling, but none of them is the supreme Ishvara. Okay. That's why Prabhupada coined very nicely supreme personality of Godhead. Purna Purushottam Bhagavan. Okay. Supreme. And is a person. Is not abstract light. Is not some effulgence. He is supreme, at the same time he is a personality, that means a person. He can see, he can hear, he can walk, he can do anything and everything that we are doing. And it's not like that whatever he is doing, we are also having that potency, because we are the part and parcel of that supreme. It's not that whatever we are doing, he is doing. Whatever he is doing in a very minuscule way, or in a very, very finite way, we are also doing. We are able to do because we are part of that supreme personality of God. And Godhead, not just God. There are many gods, but he is the head of all the gods. That's why he is called ultimate controller. He is the Parama Ishvara, or the super soul. He is both within and without. Although he was present before Srimati Kunti as her nephew, he was also within her and everyone else. As Paramatma is there, available everywhere, and he is available as Bhagavan also, just standing in front of Kunti Maharani, whom Kunti Maharani is glorifying. Bhagavad Gita 15.15 Sarvasya chaham riddhi sannivishto matha smriti jnanam apohanam cha vedesya sarve raham eva vedyo vedanta krit veda videva cham. Sarvasya cha aham riddhi sannivishto, in everyone's heart I am present. So I am situated in everyone's heart, and only due to me, one remembers, forgets, and cognizant, etc. Smriti, Jnanam, Apohanam. Everything comes from him. It's not, our what we have acquired. It is not in our possession for eternity. It is because of his mercy we are getting this Smriti, Jnanam, Apohanam. Though all the Vedas I am to be known because I am the compiler of the Vedas and I am the teacher of the Vedanta. Queen Kunti affirms that the Lord, although both within and without, all living beings, is still invisible. He is there, within and without, but still invisible. Why? The Lord is, so to speak, a puzzle for the common man. Queen Kunti experienced personally that Lord Krishna was present before her. Yet he entered within the womb of Uttara to sever embryo from the attack of Ashwatthama's Brahmastra. Why she is telling? He is there everywhere, because in front of her only the same Lord Krishna entered in the womb of Uttara and saved Parishit. Kunti herself was puzzled about whether Sri Krishna is all-pervasive or localized. In fact, he is both, but he reserves the right of not being exposed to persons who are not surrendered soul. So it's a, claim that Lord Krishna's copyright. He doesn't allow others to see him if they are not pure. He preserves the right not to be exposed, not to be seen by non-devotees. This checking curtain is called the Maya energy of the Supreme Lord, and he controls the limited vision of the rebellious souls. It is explained as follows. So he controls the limited vision of the rebellious souls. We are all rebellious. Why? Instead of executing our prescribed duty, we are trying to enjoy ourselves in this material world. Instead of serving the Supreme Lord and serving his senses for his satisfaction, we are trying to serve our senses for our individual satisfaction. So that's why we are covered by a curtain called Maya, which is the energy of the Supreme Lord, to keep us in this material world, in this jail. And the Maya is the superintendent of this material jail. And it controls the limited vision of the rebellious soul, because we wanted to enjoy separately from Krishna. That's why we have rebelled against Krishna. We are called rebellious souls. It is explained as follows. Text 19. Maya javanikha channam atnyadokshajam avyayam na lakshyase mudhadrisha nato natyadharo yatha. Maya javanikha channam atnyadokshajam avyayam na lakshyase mudhadrisha nato natyadharo yatha. Uma. Hare Krishna.
Maya javanika channam ajnadokshajamavyayam na lakshyase mudhadrisha nato natyadharo yata.
Vivek Prabhu.
Maya javanika chanam adhaksojanam abhayam na lakshase mudhadrisha nato nattadharo yatha.
Purushottam Paraman Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Maya Janvika Channam Yakshujan Avyayam Nalakshu Muna Dristya Nato Natya Dharo Yatha.
Okay, Jiveshri Mataji.
Maya Javanika Channam Jnanadokshajamavayam Nalakshasye Muda Drishya Nado Nada Daro Yada.
Mridula Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Maya Javanika Channam ज्ञातोऽक्षजम् अव्ययम् न लक्ष्यसे मूढदृश्य नतो नाट्यतरो यदा.
Mayuri Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
Hare Krishna.
माया जवनिका आच्छानम् अज्ञा अधोक्षजम् अव्ययम् न लक्ष्यसे मूढदृशा नटो नाट्यधरो यथा।
Kapil Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Maya Javanikachanam Agyatokshajamavyayam Na Lakshase Mudadrusha Nato Natyadharo Yatha.
Haribol. And translation also, please.
Being beyond the range of limited sense perception, you are the eternally irreproachable factor covered by the curtain of deluding energy. You are invisible to the foolish observer, exactly as an actor dressed as a player is not recognized.
Haribol. Being beyond the range of limited sense perception, you are the eternally irreproachable factor covered by the curtain of deluding energy. You are invisible to the foolish observer, exactly as an actor dressed as a player is not recognized. So it's a very beautiful analogy is given here. In a drama, if the actor is dressed as a police or a thief or some other role, even his own people will not be able to understand who the real person is. Similarly, Supreme Personality of Godhead is also is just like a supreme actor. We cannot understand who this person is. Some people say he's a coward boy. Some people say he's a Mayavi. Some people say he's a demigod. We cannot understand who this personality of Godhead is. They don't really understand that he is the supreme. They all take him some supreme being, having some mystic powers, or people like Duryodhana thinks that is a Mayavi. The Vrajavasis tell him he is a coward boy because the Vrajavasis, as I told you, their understanding is not because of Maya. Their understanding is that he is a coward boy because of the covering of Yoga Maya, not Mahamaya. But here we are all covered by Mahamaya. So there are two Mayas. Devotees are covered by Yoga Maya and non-devotees are covered by Mahamaya. Here we cannot recognize him because we are deluded by Mahamaya. That's why our sense perception is not clear. It doesn't have any clarity. Because we are deluded by the curtain of deluding energy. You are invisible to the foolish observer, exactly as an actor dressed as a player is not recognized. In the drama, we cannot identify who the person is who is acting that in that particular role. Similarly, Lord Sri Krishna is also invisible to people who doesn't have good intelligence or who are foolish. Maya Javanika Channam. Javanika means curtain. Channam means covered. Maya means deluded energy. So in the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Sri Krishna affirms that less intelligent persons mistake him to be an ordinary man like us, and thus they deride him. What is the sloka in Bhagavad Gita? Less intelligent persons mistake him to be...
Avjananti Mamuda Prabhupada.
Yes, exactly. Avjananti Mamuda Manushim Tanumashritam Param Bhavam Ajanando Mama what is that? Buddha Maheshwaram. Okay. So people deride me when I descend in the human form. They don't know that I'm the inexhaustible Supreme Personality of Godhead. So the same is confirmed here by Queen Kunti. The less intelligent persons are those who rebel against the authority of the Lord. Such persons are known as Asuras. Asuras cannot recognize the Lord's authority. When the Lord himself appears amongst us as Rama, Narsimha, Varaha, or in his original form as Krishna, he performs many wonderful acts which are humanly impossible. So Prabhupada very nicely puts here, in his original form as Krishna. In Bhagavatam itself we have covered that sloka in which Siddha Gauranga says that he is the original Supreme Personality of Godhead. Which is that? Rama, Narsimha, Varaha, all are his incarnations. But the original personality of Godhead is Krishna himself. What is the sloka? Ete chamsa kalapumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. All these incarnations, okay, Varaha, Vamana, Narsimha, Parashurama, all these are all expansions or expansions of the expansions, portions or portions of the portions. But Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam, original, in his original form as Krishna. He performs many wonderful acts which are humanly impossible. All that acts that Lord Sri Krishna has performed is not possible by any human, whoever he may be, even Lord Brahma, even Lord Shiva, even Lord Vishnu. So as we shall find in the 10th canto of this great literature, Lord Sri Krishna exhibited his humanly impossible activities even from the days of his lying on the lap of his mother. He was just 6 days old. He exhibited a wonderful act. What was that? Pudana. Yes. He killed Pudana. Okay, is there. Okay, written here. He killed the Pudana, which although she smeared her breast with poison just to kill the Lord sucked her breast like a natural baby, and he sucked out her very life also. Similarly, he lifted the Govardhana hill just as a boy picks up a frog's umbrella, and stood several days continuously just to give protection to the residents of Vrindavana. These are some of the superhuman activities of the Lord described in the authoritative Vedic literatures like the Puranas, Idihasas, histories and Upanishads. So in the 10th canto, there are so many superhuman activities in his Bali Leela. Krishna has done. So it is there in the Puranas, Idihasas and Upanishads. He has delivered wonderful instructions in the shape of the Bhagavad Gita. Who has given this? Bhagavan personally spoke Bhagavad Gita. Such a very, very top class instructions which nobody in the humanity has given this. This wisdom text was given by the Supreme Lord himself. He has shown marvelous capacities as a hero, as a householder, as a teacher, and as a renouncer. He is accepted as the Supreme Personality of Godhead by such authoritative personalities as Vyasa, Devala, Ashita, Narada, Madhava, Shankara, Ramanuja, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jiva Goswami, Vishwanath Chakravarti, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, and all other authorities of that line. Okay, Arjuna says in Bhagavad Gita. Okay, what is the slogan? Anybody remembers? Param Brahma, Param Dhama, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavan, Purusham, Shashvatam, Divyam, Adidevam, Majam Vibham, Ahustam, Rishaye, Sarve, Devarshi, Nardastada, Ashido, Devalo, Vyaso, Soyam, Cheva, Bravishini. Here also in the purport, Prabhupada is mentioning all their name plus the recent prominent Acharya's names also. They are all accepted that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So he himself has declared as much in many places of the authentic literatures. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Aham Sarvasya Prabhu, Mataha Sarvam Pravartyate, Iti Madhva Bhajante Mam, Buddha Bhava Samanyida. Mata Paradaram Nanyat, Kinchit Asti Dhananjaya, Mayi Sarvam Idam Protam, Sutra Manigana. So all his own declaration, I am the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, or the Chaturshloki Bhagavad Gita, or the Chaturshloki Bhagavatam, and everything is about his supremacy. So he is telling, his devotees are telling, the saintly personality is telling, then still we cannot believe that. And yet there is a class of men with demonic NLT who are always reluctant to accept the Lord as supreme absolute truth. Siddha Goswami is telling Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Maruda. What is that? Divyastave. Rudra, Brahma, Varuna, Rudra, Maruda. All of them have accepted that Sri Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Lord Shiva says to Parvati, Aradhananam Sarvesham Vishnur Aradhanam Param. So what more you want? In Puranas, in Shrutis, in Smritis, in Upanishads, in Itihasas, Vedas, everywhere. It is said there is in the beginning, in the middle, and in the end also. In all these scriptures, Lord Sri Krishna is glorified as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But still, foolish people like us doesn't accept. That is what Prabhupada says here. So such person could not recognize Lord Sri Krishna even when he was present before him. Another difficulty is that those who depend more on their imperfect senses cannot realize him as a Supreme Lord. Because we have imperfect senses, we cannot understand with our tiny senses. Such persons are like the modern scientists. So Prabhupada hammers there, modern scientists. There are some good scientists also, but generally the modern scientist doesn't accept even the existence of God. They want to know everything by their experimental knowledge. Okay, they want to put in their tiny brain to find out who God is. It is not possible. By the ascending process, you cannot find out God. Only by descending process. Okay, so that is what Shabda Praman. Okay. Ascending process is Pratyaksha Praman, Anuman Praman. That is not possible. Shabda Praman, that is the descending process. So he is described herein as Adhokshaja. Adhokshaja means, what is Adhokshaja means? Beyond our sense perception, or beyond the range of experimental knowledge. All our senses are imperfect. We claim to observe everything and anything, but we must admit that we can observe things under certain material conditions only, which are also beyond our control. We cannot see as it is with our limited senses. We can see things as we are with our limited senses. As it is, we cannot see. Okay, just for example, the imperfection of our senses, the size of the moon and sun, what we perceive with our eyes is a small disc, a puppet size. Is it the size of the sun and moon? That means our eyesight is not correct, it's not perfect. We cannot fathom the size of the moon and sun, but then we are seeing the sun just like a circle, small disc. That is not the real size of the sun. That means our eyesight is imperfect. Similarly, all other senses are also imperfect. So Kunti accepts this deficiency of the conditioned soul, especially of the women class who are less intelligent. Now again there will be a controversy why women are classified as less intelligent. Okay, it is not only women, we are all less intelligent from that perspective. Why? Because we are all in the category of Shudra now. Okay. Women, Shudra are all less intelligent. Nobody is, on the real category of Brahmana. Brahmanas are higher intelligent. So, for less intelligent men, this beginning of spiritual life is essential, and only foolish men decry the establishment of such places of worship, which are required to raise the standard of spiritual attributes for the mass people. For less intelligent persons, bowing down before the authority of the Lord, as generally done in the temples, mosques or churches, is as beneficial as it is for the advanced devotees to meditate upon him by active service. So simply by bowing down in front of the Supreme Lord, even picture in temple or mosque or churches, is beneficial us. Why? We expresses our dependence on the Supreme Lord's protection. So because of accepting that, slowly and gradually our contaminated mind will be purified by bowing down, pranamam, just by praying. Okay, and and the pure devotees, they really do active service to satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, this is the second verse of Kunti prayers. So text 20 onwards, next verse onwards, next week, almost time up. Okay, vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyevacha patidanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, गुरु महाराज की जय, दाय गो प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल। Hare Krishna. So this is a beautiful prayer section of Kunti